D&D story for Saturdays. An idea for a rogue I had is uh, this preppy, charismatic, almost bard-like rogue. Like, you always see rogue is depicted as like the dark, edgy one. I was left on the street to defend for myself. I had to learn to pickpocket and blah 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 blah. So instead, make like a cheerful, happy rogue. They got their start because they didn't understand how money worked. And found they were just kind of good at simply sticking their hand behind someone and gently taking something out from their pockets or the store shelf. And maybe no one caught them at first until an older figure saw what they were doing and instead of scolding them, taught them a few more tricks and tips to make life a little happier, a little easier for doing this. Stand gently just in front of and gently facing the storekeeper, striking up a conversation with them when taken from a store shelf, as your offhand reaches gently behind you to take it, because talking will naturally attract people's attention, but they'll always snap to your face. So if you're careful and smart about it, you can use yourself as a distraction while robbing, as opposed to needing someone else to make a commotion. Which is an actual theft technique, by the way. Or for pickpocketing, one of the big skills for pickpocketing is like hand magic. Because what is called a mark in both pickpocketing and in magic are effectively the same thing. You want someone who is vaguely attentive and seems interested in the magic trick you're going to show off. Little coin show, whatever. It's a way of causing a distraction by yourself, and they're expecting you to do something tricky. So even if they feel your hand like reach around them or touch their leg or something, they'll think, oh, that's part of a trick. I shouldn't ruin it for everyone else by whipping around to look at it. I should look at whatever they're trying to show everyone so I can participate in this magic trick. Which it'll give you a nice little bit of leeway if you're trying to steal their watch and your trick involves grabbing their wrist. So if they feel you like massage it up and down a little bit, which for you is taking off their watch, they're just going to think, oh, that's part of the trick. I wonder what that does. Or they'll think, oh, that's supposed to distract me from whatever they're doing with their offhand. When in reality, you're squeezing to like, hey, your watch is on. And then once you let go, using a technique to like grip the sides of the watch and take it off, they won't think about it because they're doing the magic trick. I probably shouldn't be giving y'all tips on how to steal stuff in this, but the idea of the reason why the rogue is charismatic isn't to talk out of trouble, but that's literally how they do the pickpocketing. is a more interesting concept to me than I'm so edgy. I grew up on the streets, eating dirt and stealing to survive. Heard that a million and one times. It gets boring after a while. Yeah. There's your D&D stuff for today, or this week rather. Thank you for listening. If anyone's even been listening.